practical, stylish, and proactive home modifications that allow you to move with dignity.
Ramp Now empowers people to stay in their homes safely and comfortably for years to come. Carlos Rogers Lopez joins us with more. Carlos, thanks for being here.
Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
How great was Lizzie G?
Oh, fabulous.
I was
Talk about
dancing the
sending
whole
a
time I was
message.
listening to her. Yeah.
Show us some of these moves. No, I won't make you do that, but I will make you
appreciate
talk
that.
about staying in your house because that's what everybody wants to do, and it's the priority, right?
Yes, it is. You know, people build their lives around these homes.
Yeah.
And they create memories in them. If you think of your own home, you think of all the pictures that you have on your wall, family and friends, all the memories of family around the table, if people still do that. And, you know, the last thing anyone wants is to go to a place that's unfamiliar, cold. And the issue that we've come across is that most homes, they're not really designed with long-term independence in mind. So when we come in, our goal is to create solutions to help people stay in their home confidently and safely.
And there's also this perception that you come across where people think that these modifications to the home are really only for the elderly or people that are maybe suffering from a disability.
Yeah.
But that's not the case.
No, it's not. That's one of our biggest misconceptions. You know, we've talked to a lot of our customers, and there are some customers that do kind of fall into that category.
Yeah.
Right, but a majority of customers, they don't see themselves as elderly, and they don't see themselves as someone that struggles with accessibility, right? So our goal is to take something like a stair lift and reframe that. It's not that you need help, right? It's more that you don't have to think or worry about going up and down a staircase, right? So it's about what can we do with your home to bring in quality of life and make that home work for you as opposed to you working around the home.
And maybe necessarily like you don't even need it yet, but it's making your life easier.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's taking a proactive approach.
Right.
So you're not waiting till an accident happens. Or,
Right,
you
well,
know.
that does happen sometimes.
Does it?
We
Okay.
do get calls from people that say, hey, Dad just fell.
Yeah.
Or Mom fell and she hurt herself and we need a ramp. What we like to do is to say, hey, let's be proactive about it. We can make small changes. Something as simple as a grab bar to help somebody in the shower, or a handrail up and down the staircase. Right? It's at the end of the day, it's about providing more freedom. Because when people feel comfortable in their home and they don't have to worry about obstacles, then they can really start living fully.
I love that because you say it's all about peace of mind, right? These changes, whether they're small or you want to make bigger modifications, I mean, they really do affect your quality of life.
They really do. Yeah, and the peace of mind, it's not just for the person that has it. You know, it's also for their family and their friends to know that, hey, my loved one, my mom, my dad, whoever it is, I'm not going to have to worry about them because they're going to be safe in their home. You know, it's a really cool thing.
I know you've said you've heard from people before too that have been hesitant to, I don't want that in my house. I don't want this like piece of thing going up the stairs. But it looks nice now. It's come a long way.
It does. It's come a really long way.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this, that certain products, they can be sterile, medical, bland, and we've come a long way style-wise where you have a stair lift in your home that looks like it's meant to be there. You have choices of the colors of upholstery, grab bars that look like shower rails, even a ramp that just complements your home. So not only is it more aesthetically pleasing, but it's also functional, you know.
And if someone's watching right now and they're thinking, okay, I need to make my home more accessible, or I need to talk to a loved one about doing that, where should they start?
It all starts with a conversation.
Yeah.
Yep. And so that's, we take a more of a consultative approach to what we do and make sure that we tailor everything to each person individually.
I love that. Carlos, thank you so much. We love when you're here.
I appreciate it.
For more information, just head to rampnow.com or scan that QR code you see there on your screen, and that'll give you plenty of information on where to get started. All right.
Thanks so much.